I missed you. Sorry. We're here at the ABC Mega Room, which kind of reminds me of Hogwarts. And we're here to visit a radio station called Triple J and speak on air live. Talk about the tour and what we've got coming up next. Nice way to spend the afternoon. It's a video. Oh, is it boomerang? Still videoing right now? Okay. Tune in.
You heard G Flip up the front, drink too much. And right there, a track that you voted into the Hottest 100 at number 42 just a few weeks ago. Ziggy Alberts, Laps Around the Sun. We're very excited to welcome the man himself back to the studio. Ziggy Alberts, how are you?
Good afternoon, you two. How are things?
Yeah, very, very well. So where were you when the Hottest 100 went down?
I was in Torquay, a little surf coast town in Victoria, and we were setting up for a show that day, actually. We were playing an all-ages show in Torquay that evening, so it was honestly a nerve-wracking day.
Well, thank you so much, Ziggy Alberts, for joining us once again at Triple J.
Thank you very much for having me. Pleasure to be back.
Okay, you can hear it back. Triple J.
It's live dancing.
It's alright, you can't hear it. It's live, and you had your chance, and now it's gone, baby. Go on, girl. So here we are, start to the morning. I'm going to be playing a couple acoustic takes of some songs in here.
What did you do this morning?
We got taxis.
We got taxis.
Got some friends, one taxi cancel, and it was a lot of fun. We're here now, safe, dry, ready to perform.
What does the rest of this PR day look like for you?
Looks like a lot of fun. Looks busy. Pretty cool to have this time in between these shows to do it. It's gonna be nice to do a pullback version of Laps today, and a Bright Lights, because I've not done either in the kind of way I plan to do it today. So it's gonna be nice.
He's also in the midst of a massive Australian-New Zealand tour, which saw him sell out 37 dates, which is incredible. And now I'll leave Ziggy to play you his Love Me Now, Bright Lights, and Laps Around the Sun.
Beckon me to come along now, before I get too lost in it all. I don't want bad lights to be the first thing I see when I wake up, and I don't want bad lights to be coming from my screen with pretty pictures of makeup.
Alright, so today we are at HWT Towers in Melbourne, and we're about to do a press performance for Herald's Sun, which is going up on Facebook Live. It's our last press commitment until the big show tomorrow, so I'm sure Zig and Sam are very happy about this, because I've been lugging them around the city.
Looking good, baby. We're on, folks. Make some noise. Julius, show's yours. Ziggy Alberts is going to play 3 songs for us. Going to kick off with a cover. Maybe we'll give away a double pass to his show at Festival Hall. His sold-out show tomorrow night. The murmur through the crowd there. Ziggy, take it away. Every other word is okay. And could it be that you're at the crib with another lady?
So here we are at the loading door of Festival Hall, and I haven't so much as seen a picture of the place. Have you yet?
No, I didn't. I'm excited to see
Okay,
inside.
so we're going to go and see this monstrosity that we're playing tonight for the first time with no other pre-knowledge of what it looks like or how it feels. Shall we? After you, please. I'm the camera caddy. We get wristbands.
Just absolutely nuts.
I thought it'd be a deep haul, but I'm really happy that it's like, I'm much happier that it's wide.
Feel really compact.
Yeah, no, as for like to put 5,000 people in here, it's actually going to feel really good.
All about anything, she's been sold to the earth.
Should we walk up on stage? Let's walk up. Is there a little side dock there or not? It's nice. I'm actually pleasantly surprised with how big the room doesn't feel. Like even though it's a big room.
Yeah.
The fact that it's laid out like this, I'm stoked. It's actually it's always a worry if you think that. It's always a worry when if this was like a 5,000 person room and it was just down a hallway, then you wonder for the people at the back how the hell they're going to see you kind of thing. But at least, no matter where anyone is, the furthest away, they're going to be able to see everything. So, and I'll be able to see them, which is really nice.
Got those that were they're on a timber stand. They're really
Sick.
like, fucking hell. They're like $70 a pop.
Yeah. This is a good view here.
Alright, so we are here in Melbourne at tonight's venue. How are you both feeling?
Feeling like I need to like get a little bit of energy out, like do some push-ups or something, just so I'm like not jittery.
To psych up, or
To psych
because
up.
You've got some pent up energy.
No, not the pent up energy thing, just to kind of make myself a little more, like take a couple deep breaths
Yeah.
and be done with it. No, this is your first show ever in Melbourne.
First show to over 5,000 people.
It's beautiful.
It's absolutely nuts. Yeah, this is the biggest show I've ever played.
Ever.
What do you guys think of the venue?
Fantastic. I think for how many people are going to be in here tonight, that it is like actually a fantastic room. Like it doesn't feel like it's this big
It's not too
distant
deep,
hall.
is it?
Yeah, and that's what I was worried about. I figured it would be deep, but to kind of come here, it's almost set up like a little mini stadium vibe. It's like a little arena vibe.
Yeah, yeah.
That's really good.
How do you feel about the fact being added to the list of people that have sold out Festival Hall among the Beatles, Rolling Stones, 1975,
Oh God,
Ziggy Alberts?
it is absolutely ridiculous. The first show I played here, I reckon would have been in 2000 and it could have been 2014, to be honest. And it was a coffee shop, and then the following day I think I played a backyard. So I played a whole bunch of little venues and grown to this point. But to do this many people is even. My previously biggest show was Palais here in Melbourne, and that was 3,000 people. It's literally almost twice as big to do the show here, and it sold out well before we got here tonight. So what I'm curious about, I don't know, but I'm curious to see. I don't know if there's ever been a time where two solo acts have come up on stage. Literally two people solo playing. That's the amount of musicians on stage tonight for a Startup Festival Hall is two. That's
Pretty nuts.
absolutely wild. So to come from basically doing, for me it was like coffee shop, this backyard, and then I would hired out this kind of like Steiner school hall, out probably 40 minutes out of the city. I did a couple shows there to then do. It wasn't Black Bear because that's in Brisbane. I did another little venue here in the city. I did that a couple of times. Then
Corner?
came back. Nah, that was before. Then did the Corner, and that was 2 nights in a row at the Corner. To then do 3 nights at 170 Russell, which was like massive. To then do the Palais, which is the biggest theatre in Australia. You know, Melbourne's. I think what you'll find tonight is Melbourne is. There's a reason why people are always excited to come back to Melbourne. I think they've been. You know, from day dot, I remember playing this backyard show. I think it was 100 people who came, and so it was, and especially at that time, keep in mind, it was like 30-person shows.
Yeah.
And so it's always been like to come here. It's always been a massive reception, but the quality of the crowd. I think Melbourne has this real arts and music epicenter feel to it, and
Is
so
it like the culture capital of Oz? would you-
undoubtedly I'd say, particularly in music. There's very few musicians who I hear who are disappointed to come to Melbourne to play a show. Everything's you're always excited to do it.
Journey with
So
me.
let's just see how tonight goes, I think.
This is one called Bright Lights. Before I get too lost in it all. And I don't want my lights to be the first thing I see when I wake up. And I don't want my lights to be coming from my screaming pretty pictures and makeup. And I don't want my lights to be the things that I've bought and what I've sold. Adventure, here we come.
He's coming up the stairs.
And I need to stop being busy way too often and working way too much and drawing my own lines just to cross them, letting myself down, setting myself up. I need to do what's right by me. There's places I want to explore without my head ruling my heartbeat, getting lost in it all. And I don't want my lights to be the first thing I see when I wake up. And I don't want my lights to be coming from my scheming pretty pictures and makeup. See, I don't want my lights to be the things that I've bought and what I've sold. Adventure, here we come. But it takes time for flowers to grow, for embers to heat in the campfire. And there's no point planting seeds to sow if the hate you're willing to yield you can only admire. And it takes time for flowers to grow and a mountain to climb if you wanna go high. And there's no point planting seeds to sow if the stillness that you wanna feel you can only admire. If you get too lost in it all, see, I don't want my lights to be the first thing I see when I wake up. And I don't want my lights to be coming from my screaming pretty pictures and makeup. See, I don't want my lights to be the things that I've bought and what I've sold. And I want my lights to be the morning sun when I wake up. And I want my lights to be road trips and love songs and things that make your heart strong. See, I don't want my lights to be the things that I've bought and what I've sold. Adventure, here we come. Adventure, here we come.
So Albert's just finished up Melbourne. How'd you go? How'd you go?
It's crazy.
Crazy.
It was unbelievable. Yeah, like, you just... There was so many people singing that you were literally just trying to enjoy the moment at the same time trying to hear stuff. I had as much volume as I could possibly have in my ears. And it was the amount that people were singing, like back to front, 5,000 people. It's one of the first times I genuinely, even with... I think the ambient mics were even off. I genuinely could barely hear myself because there's so many beautiful voices singing. So, the best possible problem of the whole night. No, it was... the last show I played was the Palais. And that was an absolutely dream show. But to play Festival Hall, to have that sort of reception with, you know, it's been nearly 15 months. Can't ask for more, really. I could not have a blowout mid-song, but you can't have everything, can you? No, it was a fantastic night. Now it's just time to have some tea and try and just take it all in, because it feels like I was on stage for a minute and a half. Honestly, that's how it feels when you're in those sort of moments. So now it's time to just sit back, drink a tea and reflect. Amazing.
Close your eyes, I promise this won't hurt a bit. This is the kind of love that inspires the stuff I write my poems to. The kind of love you have to leave just to come home to now. When you play with fire and you get burned for all the things that I have learned, and I would love to walk you home. Thanks, and if not the one, then you're the first for all the things that I have learned, and I would love to be the one to walk you home. Said I would love to be the one. And when you find out the ones that you drag all the way through your hell are the same who can teach you how to touch heaven as well. And now it's out of order what we ought to know. When you try to fit a square through a circle and it's frozen shut, and you wouldn't even know what was there. But you get lost trying to navigate the moments we shared, like when we held each other's hands and we said goodbye. Tears streaming down our eyes like somebody had died. Now it's the day after your birthday and it's pouring outside, and I'm catching arrow tips with my fingers down the phone line. She broke my heart on the river. The drum played last gets the job done quicker. So I'm singing to my palindrome angel. I held her too tightly. Wings got broken and the love got strained. But I don't wanna hold you back, girl. Go fly, conquer yourself, all the corners of the sky. But I hope that you were close by on the day that I leave this world. With hands held, we can close our eyes and let the second hand go by. 'Cause I wouldn't wanna not say goodbye, and let you know that you touched my life. Whether I like it or not, I think a part of me will never give up this fight. There's nothing like you and I. Sing it, sing it. There's nothing like you and I. But it's getting late in the game now. Outcomes uncertain. These are things that I needed to say before the curtain. So I wrote you the song that you deserve, to let you know you will always be my first and most wonderful love. You play with fire and you get burned for all the things that I have